Look at people who are lesser privileged than you. You'll feel humble. You'll feel like thanking her. Thank you. Whenever you look at something and you say, oh, how horrible, then compare. You will simply say, oh God, thank you so much. I didn't have that kind of a problem. Do it repeatedly. Wherever you go, look at all the things who are lower privileged than you. But हमारा मन उधर नहीं जाता, हमारा higher में जाता. And that guy, how he's roaming freely. Look at this person, how nice and happy and wealthy. Look at this person, no disease at all. And look at me, I have some illness. And look at somebody who's struggling there in such kind of horrible situations. Here only, if I tell in the group only, how many people are suffering, what, and we all don't know. I know everybody's life, what's happening here. So when I compare and see, I see some people grumbling. I said, "एक चपाटा मारो और दिखाऊं, अरे यार, look at the people around, the way people are going through that, and there they are struggling and they're smiling, and they send a thank you note. I know how hell their life is, and they send a thank you note. Today's webinar is so beautiful. I felt so relief. I felt relaxed. I felt disconnected. I felt this hope. I felt this reassuring assurance rising in me. I felt this energy surge. I know I'm protected. I know. अरे ये हुआ बात. And there, some little problems in life. Cursing and cursing and cursing. Look at these two people. Mindset. This has so much of problem. This has little problems. But those have so much of problem. Their mindset is different. स्वर्ग बना लिया नरक में भी, और ये स्वर्ग में भी नरक बना देंगे. So when I look, that's why I speak, because I see from all these angles how people are living lives and how what all is going through and the challenges that they face. Compare my life, other lives, people here like who interact with me constantly, the challenges that they have. But most of them I see this. They're simply brooding for no reason. Their worries are useless. Some people have everything in life and they are simply worried. मोक्ष कब होगा, एनलाइटमेंट कब होगा, मुझे यही चिंता लगी रहती है. लो, कुछ नहीं मिला तो एक मोक्ष का चिंता मिल गया. Stupidity, this is heights of stupidity. You will turn back and look everything God has given. Oh my God, you should be celebrating. This is your mukti. I got mukti now. I'm free. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying this life. I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy means what? Not that everything becomes conducive for me. No, I want to enjoy life the way it is. I want to enjoy that laughter. I want to enjoy that cry. You can enjoy your crying. If you rise about your crying, you'll laugh at your crying. I have told you many times this. Because that habit will change. The way you look at life will change. And you'll simply not give a damn to these things that your mind is troubling with. It's your mind that is troubling, not people, places, things. Understand this. I have seen people who are living in dire circumstances where not a single person is supportive in their family. They don't even have finance, and they don't even have any kind of support. And that person is battling for life with a deadly disease. No one around. And a female. Yet no complaints. There were complaints. If I compare her to what she was 3 years back, 2 years back, everything has changed. Attitude has changed. Perspective has changed. And look on the other side. My God. That's what I'm telling. Compare and look at this world. You on the TV and look at what's going on in Palestine and Israel and all those places. You'll come to know. If your heart doesn't beat, then you're not a human. Then, if you look at that, when you look at that, you can only be thankful so much to God that I don't have that kind of a condition. My people don't have that kind of a condition. Look at the children. I was watching just half an hour. I would burst into tears. I don't see it mostly. I can't see it fully. A small girl, I think 7, 8 year old girl, she's carrying another sister fully upside down. She can't even carry that. That other girl might be 5 years old, and a man stops and they're only in Palestine. Where are you going? And she has no tooth, one tooth also. She's so small. And she's tired and she's saying, I'm carrying my sister. Yeah, I can see that. But where are you going? Oh, a car hit her and the feet is wounded. She has tied some bandage. कपड़ा बांधा है छोटी बच्ची के पाँव में and वो लटक पड़ी है because her two legs are hanging like this and she is literally her head is down that little child and she has held her legs and the man said you look so tired. She said I've been walking with her for 1 hour and they help her in the car to go. Where are you going? I'm going to my tent. Where in the tent? We live in the tent. Where are your parents? Nobody there. Look at this. I mean, you can't take that. Such small lives, so much challenges, and still there is no grief on the face. There is no self pity on the face. When we look at these things, we should get embarrassed. What are we sitting crying for? What are we crying for? Petty things. It might be great things, but you compare and see it will be petty. Look at this condition. What if you were in that state? How would you handle? There's an injured small somebody in your family, and you are so tiny, and nobody dependent on. You're just walking on some road, some stranger dropping you here and there. You live in some tent. What life, what future, and what do we worry about our future here? What kind of worries are ours? You'll feel embarrassed. You'll humble down. Your crying will go. You cannot cry for yourself. That's why I'm saying look out, check out. You'll stop crying for yourself. You're crying for yourself because you've shut down the windows and doors and you're only brooding this Mahishasura so much. Start serving people. And you don't have to do bandaras because then that brooding mind will start saying, where do I have money now? Where will I go to get that now? This is only my big problem now. Where to do bandara? Where to serve the food for others? I am only thinking about my food. It can be petty things. Like I started with like somebody said, yeah, recording on. Oh yeah, सबसे बड़ी सेवा. Have a heart that thinks about others. You don't even have to do anything. Let it constantly think, how can I benefit others? How can whatever I do in this life benefit others? Whatever I do, जीना ये हो जाए, सफल हो जाए. Okay, भले ही मैं unsuccessful हुए. I have not done anything in life. I didn't achieve anything great. I didn't live up to my parents. I didn't live up to my family. I didn't live up to my qualifications. I got married and I'm stuck in some corner of the house and breeding children and growing them. Or I got stuck up and slogging for my whole family day and night, working for them, and who cares a damn about me? Whatever it is. All these will seem very, very petty when you start thinking about this. I have been successful in all this place. Not a successful wife, not a successful husband, not a successful father, not a successful mother, or not successful child. Not successful or not to the expectation of others what it is, or not to my own satisfaction or expectation. I have not been successful. Then be successful in this. You can succeed in this. भाव सुधारने से you can be a very successful person from inside. Be successful from your nature, from intentions. Forget about what these expectation of others or your own ego expectation. Bhul with no expectation. Just I'm telling you some sutras. If you like it, you take it. Otherwise, just ditch it off. I'm just telling you, just make your life in such a way that how can I be beneficial to anybody? You don't have to save the planet, but as long as I'm breathing, as long as I'm living, how can I be beneficial to others when I'm walking on the road? Let your attention and awareness be how can I help? How can I be of service to others? Don't put your money, don't put your name, don't put your energy. Nothing is needed. Your bhav is enough. And that can have tremendous sparks. You're passing by and you're seeing a hand struggling, stuck up somewhere. Your nature is you'll go and try to relieve it, help it out, and move. That's all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about doing some great philanthropy. Your nature should become how can this life be beneficial to life around? I'm telling you, by the end of life, you'll feel Gina successful. Ho gaya. I've succeeded in living life. You'll never have guilt of, I've not been unsuccessful. Who feels? Who's always in that ego? Self victim, self pity. I've not succeeded. You get out of it and you start doing these things, you will feel very successful. Glamour spirituality tells you have to be an achiever. You have to achieve abundance in life. You have to attract the best of relationships. You have to earn money. You have to have everything that you want in life. Be successful. Be an achiever. I have seen all these achievers are big losers. They achieve everything in the world, but by the end of the day, they sit in their room corner and cry. क्या फायदा ऐसे achievers का achievement का fake? It's all fake. Your achievement is when you help others achieve what they want to achieve, whatever they want. That's what my guru taught. If you help others get what they want, life will help you get what you want. Now, don't do it because of this deal. Oh, I'll get whatever, and so let me go and गलत होगा intention तुम्हारा अंदर से आएगा ही नहीं. Inspiration. Whatever you do, will be doing. You'll be doing business. You want to help somebody, there will be business. Camera रहेगा. I've done this. Yeah, you will give it to your camera. लो मैं थैली 4 थैली दे रहा हूँ. लो फोटो ले लो. गरीबों को राशन बांट रहा हूँ मैं जाके. फोटो ले लो. I'm giving money. I'm giving help to the hospitals. Look at this. Click a photo. I'm donating so much money. Put it everywhere. It will become business. I'm not talking about that. Let even not your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You will find peace. Every day I'm telling you. I'm talking to those who are brooding all the time. Go out. When you get out, let your attention be how can I serve this creation of God? When you start serving this creation of God, the creation starts serving you. Now, again, I'm telling you, don't do it because of this greed. You'll not succeed. Do it because your heart says. Do it because you feel, I must do this is my duty. As a human being, I must do this. You look at people who are peaceful and centered and free, you'll always find them living for others. They will never live for themselves. Even if they're living for themselves, they have again vested interest to be there for others only. Even if somebody is taking care of themselves, it is to take care of others. You will be very successful if you do that. Or don't ask me, Bhaiya, will if I do that, will all my problems get sorted out? No. If I tell you no, and if you're still motivated to do it, then that's the spirit. If I tell you yes, and if you're motivated, then that's not going to work. It should be unconditional service, whether I get success, whether I don't get success. Who cares? I'm not doing it for success. I'm doing it because it gives me peace.